Hey, everybody. Welcome to Caster's Corner. So happy to have you here for our live toy of the day. I'm your host, Khalil. And you can follow us at Caster's Corner. You can also check out the Cornercast podcast on Apple Podcasts. This week, Jay Hernandez is going up probably about an hour, right before midnight. We have some bonus episodes for Hasbro interviews. You can check those out. Links and everything at Caster's Corner on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. So what do we got for you tonight? Well, one of the most sought after figures of 2020 were the Cobra Troopers. More specifically, the Cobra Island Troopers that came with goggles, an extra rifle, but mostly the same things. And we haven't covered them on the toy of the day yet. They are packed up in one of the bins down there. But they kicked off the collector's panic, collector's anxiety fest of 2020 that led into 2021 when Target decided to underorder toys. Big surprise there. We did not expect the scarcity to occur. We didn't see it in Star Wars. We didn't see it in Marvel Legends. This was something that I don't think anybody really saw coming, except the fact that the demand for these were so high that they caused such a problem. So when Hasbro announced later in the year that they were doing infantry soldiers that were not Cobra Island, without the arm patch, without the goggles, without the extra rifle, fans jumped at the opportunity, so much so that they bought multiples. I myself went for not one, but two. And if I have two, I need three. And if I have three, well, four makes the most sense. So there we go. So I bought four. Coupled with my Cobra Island ones, we have 8 Cobra Troopers. I don't think even when the Cobra Island ones originally came out, at least around here in Connecticut, I don't think we realized how bad it was. And then we started to see things. And like the Cobra Island ones were going for like $100 a pop. It's kind of insanity. These are the same molded figures with slight color variations, with different weapons. Well, I'll take that back. With only 2 different things. Like I said, the Cobra Island ones came with 3 things. Cobra Island came with goggles, an armband, and an extra rifle. These guys came with more kind of, I don't know, assault rifles, I guess you'd call these. They've got the big plug on the end because they do plug into the back. They can go in one of 3 ports. They can go up high, or they can go in one of these 2. And the reason they've got all these multiple ports is because the Cobra Island ones had 2 weapons, a longer gun and one of these. So you can see they can carry them in any of said ports, in any position you want them to be. They come with 2 pistols. Both have holsters on the front and on the back. They also come with a knife right there that fits in the holder here. They have removable helmets, as you can see. I think they're really cool designs. These are kind of some of the more updated ones, where the old ones from the 80s were just in like jumpsuits, basically, with Cobra logos. And I think that they would have looked horrible just that plain. I know that they've taken Joe in a different direction, and I know not a lot of people like them with the extra shin guards and knee pads and the techie Fortnite-y look of them all with the Nerf guns. I get it. I understand. This is not necessarily the Joe you want, but it's the Joe we have. So I like all the textures. So the pants have a different texture from the tops, from the vests. Everything has a different texture to it. Everything has a little different design in it. They can hold all of their gear, which is always one of the high spots for me. When a figure can hold all its gear, it's usually an amazing thing. These have been, from all information I have, slightly easier to get than the Cobra Island ones. First of all, you can order them from anywhere. Big Bad Toy Store got their shipment in a few weeks ago. Entertainment Earth, Amazon, our friends Mike's Toys and Stuff. Walmart, Target, they all are planning on carrying these things. So they're definitely in more places. Hopefully they'll be plentiful and people can get as many as they possibly want. I personally am stopping at 4. 4 is my number for Joes, 4 Cobra Islands, 4 Vipers, 4 Troopers, everything. I think they look good next to Cobra Commander. I think they look good on their own as well. It's really funny. Looking at them like this, they look fine. When I do the photos and I do close-ups of the faces, you can see the face print on the eyes and things, and they're a little pixelated, and that's honestly what they look like. But when you look at them with the naked eye, they look amazing. They really do. The camera kind of picks up the imperfections in the sculpt and all that, but they're really well balanced. They look really good posed out. You can see the pictures, the gallery on the website for sure. I really don't have any complaints. I think that these are as close to perfect for the line that they're in. The only thing I would say, and it's a nitpick, right? It's something that isn't really that big of an issue. But these rifles, automatics, whatever you want to call them, they have these big pegs on them. So when the characters are holding them, it kind of looks a little awkward. Without them, they can't fit on the gear. So it's they can hold all their gear on their person. They can hold everything on them, but they have a peg on them. Or they can't hold all their gear the way you want them to. I wouldn't want straps on this. I wouldn't want something else on here. I'm okay with it. In fact, you could put it in there. I want to say, let's see. I think this is this. Well, I'm holding it backwards. This is their left hand. If you put it in their left hand, their right hand can hold it almost like a handle. So I think that's the best position for them. But being a right-handed person, I know that would be a little bit weird. But for posing and things, I think that's the best way to hide that peg. So there you go, Cobra Island Troopers. We've talked about the Vipers. We've talked about Firefly, Flint, Lady J, past episodes. You can catch those on casterscorner.com. But there you go. I got my 4. I'm happy. I'm done. I will post pictures when I find them in stores, but I will leave them behind like the dozen or so Fireflies that I saw. And wish the luck to the next person in line. So there you go. Cobra Island. Not Cobra Island. Cobra Infantry Troopers. There you go. So you can check out a full gallery of these guys on casterscorner.com. You can follow us on all social media. We are at Casters Corner on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. And go check out the Cornercast podcast. We've got some bonus episodes with interviews with the design teams from Hasbro Star Wars as well as Marvel. We did a joint kind of recap of our interviews with our friends at MU Review and Little Geeks. You can check that out on their sites with the Transformers team. And that'll do it. So I guess I've been pausing because I've been debating going back and forth. I guess there's one more thing that I just figured, why not? Because I'm here. So I had an incident today that I think is one of those things to share because I've got the platform and I've got the YouTube channel, I've got the subscribers, and you guys come and check these out. So my day job requires me to talk to all different kinds of people. And I always start the show by saying, hi, my name is Khalil. And so I said that today on the telephone. And it was one of those things that made me want to call up Pharaoh, my friend, and talk to him about it and see, not necessarily what I want to feel, but what it, talk it through. He's one of those people that I go to as a friend to, I don't know, get through some of this stuff. The answer on the other side of the phone when I said my name was Khalil was, oh, where are you from? And I said, well, I'm from here. And the response was, oh, well, you speak very good English for somebody with your name. It's not okay to say anymore. It's not. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what kind of person you are. I don't care if you didn't mean it. It's 2021. We are in a much different time. working in the museum world as I do for my day job puts me in contact with a lot of people that aren't culturally sensitive. And I myself can, not understand some of the point of views, and I shouldn't be able to. Um, but when those things kind of come around, they really, really mess with your head. And so I'm doing this late, and the podcast is going up a little bit late because I don't know, it really hit me this today. It really hit me. It really changed my perspective of things and how I kind of approach things. That my name set me apart, and I was asked where my family was from, and that I could speak good English. I've lived here all my life in Connecticut. English is the only language I speak. So just because my parents chose a different name for me doesn't put me in a category that you want to put me in. And unfortunately, I have to continue working with the person. So that's going to be a fun experience. And then when I finally met the person, I realized, oh, it's an old person. They don't really understand what they said. And I kind of wanted to forgive them for it. Or not, I didn't even bring it up with them. But I don't know. I don't want to let it go. I don't want it to be okay. And I feel like if I sit back and just take it and just be okay with it, so that's my answer from now on. Like, no, it's not okay that you said that. And it's not okay that you asked that. I am who I am, and that's what it is. So sorry for the little bit of a rant at the end of the day, but it's been on my head all day and really messing with my head and who I am inside and what I do. And then I got the comment on this stuff because I had a Zoom with the person. So they were like, oh, you have a very colorful background, not like mine. And, he's pointing to all the books on the shelf. And it's like, yeah, no, I have a different name and I like different things. And I don't really care about your history stuff. It just doesn't matter to me. And so it was that kind of day. So it took me a while to get through the pictures. It took me a while to kind of get up and get on camera and talk about this stuff. And it's part of me collecting. It's part of coming to grips with who I am and what I do. And this being who I am. I love this picture frame. It's amazing. I got it for my birthday this year. So you'll see that floating around the room somewhere at some point to its home. But for right now, it's right over my shoulder, made by the most special person in the world. So thank you guys for listening to the rant. Hopefully it might help you in your interactions with people. But it's okay to be who you are and not have to explain yourself to people because they have the issue. And there's nothing wrong with who you are. So, but it took a while to get there today. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting us. I feel a little cheap going. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Go check out the gallery on the website. But it's part of the journey, this 365-day journey through my collection and through the collecting and the things that I have to deal with on a daily basis to get this stuff done. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I didn't scare you away. I hope you come back tomorrow. And I really hope that you watched the whole thing and heard the whole story. Because it's important to be who you are and be proud of who you are and be able to be that person no matter the situation that you're in, even though it's hard sometimes. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow when we take a look at any number of things I took photos of today. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for supporting us, and we'll see you tomorrow.